Hiya, as in higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. This is a very special birthday reading for those of you born on July 10th. It happens to also fall on the full buck moon this year. So congratulations, you get a big, huge spiritual gift of this full moon blessing coming in for you on your birthday, Cancer signs. You are guided and ruled by the moon. And if it is not your birthday, but you are here, you are guided here, please allow yourself to follow your own intuition. Ask your spirit guides, maybe check and see where Cancer and the moon are in your birth chart. Perhaps it is your rising or your moon sign. Okay, everyone is welcome. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter any time of day, year, month. Whenever you read it or whenever you watch it, you're going to be able to feel the energy and the presence. Spirit is here with us at this time. I do have my crystal ball up here. You can't see it. You can just see the very tip here of what is holding the crystal ball, which is this hand, and it's this hand out like this. So give and receive for the world, to the world, and for yourself. Make sure you're giving and receiving within yourself first before you externally give and receive to the world. Okay, tens. Your birthday falls on a 10, and right now I'm being asked to actually read to you what that means in the angel number book. So we're going to be going with the flow. I meditate before I start the readings to get some information. We're going to go over that and pull some cards for you. Before we read this about number 10, I would like to make sure that you are aware it is also a general reading, because there are about 367,000 people born in this world every day. Isn't that a lot? Think of how many people you've met that shares your birthday. And then think about that number, 367,000 on your birthday. Wow. It's phenomenal, okay, when you think about it. All right. So someone here is being asked to get grounded. You may get grounded by simply going outside barefoot. Close your eyes and connect to the earth. Call upon Mother Earth. Ask for the Divine Mother to enter your body and help heal, help your inflammation, help you get grounded and feel like a tree. Feel your own roots coming from the bottom of your feet, going down into Mother Earth, and just stand there in that presence for just maybe 2 minutes. You can do this. You've got this. There are other ways to ground yourself. If you're in an office environment, or if you're not able to do that, you can eat a piece of dark chocolate. That will help ground you. You can also grab your favorite crystal. It doesn't have to be this large, but jasper is a good grounding stone. There are also a lot of many other stones that are grounding for you that you can call upon to help you ground. Okay. Actually, aragonite is the one that you're being asked to, this was the crystal that came out for your reading that Spirit wants you to get, or to just look at this one and meditate with it. Allow yourself to feel anything that you feel by looking at this stone. Thoughts that come up. Hold it up closer so you can see. Look at all of those little bitty holes. So, Cancer, you are of the ocean, you know. The ocean rules you. The moon rules the ocean, and the ocean rules you. You're a water sign. You're Cancer. Highly intuitive. Can be moody sometimes. But doesn't this look like it also came from the ocean? Look at how it shines. And you move it around. So aragonite is extremely helpful. Let's go ahead and finish the first one, which is reading number 10. You're receiving divine guidance from God through thoughts, ideas, insights, or what's called claircognizance. It's a knowing the facts without knowing how you receive the information. I get this often, and I actually call it downloads. You'll hear that in the spiritual community as well. Stay positive about the messages you receive. Okay, it's important for you, any messages that you're getting, if you're seeing the number 10, that it's a positive message for you. Look up that meaning behind it. Also, I pull an angel number card every day on my channel. If you'd like to go ahead and subscribe, get those notifications. Every day I pull an angel number, an angel card, and an animal spirit card. Those are short videos. They're less than 3 minutes long. And I pull those. I was guided to do this. So if you are watching this reading, it's probably important for you to check that out every now and then as well. Especially if it's your birthday today or you're watching this reading, you are being asked to check out the angel number of the day that I posted today, okay? And allow yourself to sit with that. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of information from the Crystal Bible about aragonite that we have here. Before I read about it, I'll share with you one of the things that came up to me when I first started working with aragonite was how it holds duality, because we have one white side. It's literally perfectly divided in the middle here with a white side and then a reddish, tannish, coral red kind of color on the other side. So it instantly brought up to me accepting opposites, accepting the duality, embracing my shadow while also embracing my light. So that is one thing. It's balanced. It's like that yin yang feeling that I received from it, and also a comforting feeling. It's just like holding it in my hand. It just sent a ton of angel bumps all throughout my whole entire body of just, I could feel it healing me on the inside and bringing some patience and comfort through the process of embracing the duality in life, because that's definitely easier said than done. Okay, so aragonite helps teach patience and acceptance. Now, this came up yesterday or the day before in one of the birthday readings. It's actually in the title, Acceptance and Patience, if you want to check that one out. Because with your birthday being close, or with this reading being very close to that, and that one, I don't believe we discuss stones at all. Stones are something that just, my readings are different because I go by what spirit is telling me or guiding me. And if there's no crystals and not any colors that come up for guidance for you, then I'm not going to bring that up. I go by what I'm gifted and brought to me. Okay, it's a combination of me, you, and spirit, and what they have to give to us with all of these cards, okay? So aragonite, a couple of things. It's wonderful in times of stress. It really helps your lower chakra, the base, your root, and the earth chakra, okay? It combats oversensitivity. It's wonderful for encouraging discipline and reliability, and helps you have a pragmatic approach to life. It helps with concentration, bringing flexibility and tolerance in the mind. It combats anger and emotional stress, provides strength and support, really helps center the body, centerness within the body. So that is what I wanted to share with you regarding aragonite and what it does for you. There are a couple of other, there's also don't burn out is something that I received. Now, for the meditation, let's get to that. We have the full moon gift that you're getting. And for the download I received, make room for the newness, like something new coming in. Okay, so let's pull and see. Spirit, can you tell us what this full moon gift is for the July 10th Cancers? What is the full moon gift that you are giving? What is it that you would like for them to understand? Okay, this mentality of lack. If you are actually struggling right now with your health, if you feel alone, or if you are in a lot of it, if you're living in an illusion, it's time for you to snap out of this. Okay, let's go ahead and pull. Meditation was the second thing that came up. So it wasn't by chance that meditation came up, and what immediately followed was aragonite. I mean, I had to go dig this crystal out of my room, find it where it was, and everything to pull it out and bring it out here for you today. So, which also wants me to, I'm wanting to show you this. Looks like a coral, like it came out of the coral reef. It also has a lot of shine. There's something about you shining your light. But first, finding your light, because some of you here don't realize or know or are aware of the light that you have within yourself. Okay, so if you feel, or if you've always struggled with a sense of poverty, this is being lifted for you. This year is the number 9, and it's all about releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve you. So if this card is speaking to you about financial issues, or being always being in this, always this sense of lack mentality, lacking the money to pay your bills, lacking the transportation to get you to places, lacking shelter to provide for you comfort, and when it's snowing, when there's weather increments, you know, rain, storms, anything and everything. This is asking you really to know that this release is coming, but it's not just like all of a sudden the full moon's gonna take this away. This is for those of you that have been working toward this. Maybe you've been doing some money meditations, or this reading is here for you to encourage you to do a money meditation. Because if you struggle with a relationship with money, it's time for you to start bringing money into your life by calling money a friend and doing a meditation with money, for money. If you think, start viewing money as a friend. If your lack mentality is wealth, if your lack mentality is about your health, then it's time to change your thought patterns and how you're thinking about your life. When someone offers you something or explains that something can help you, it's important for you, before you shut it out, to not immediately shut it out, to have an open mind about it. So you're releasing, and it's time for you to release and let go of the lack mentality. Let go of not receiving what's brought to you and what's coming. Spirit is saying, I'm bringing this to you. You ask for help, and I bring in this information to you, whether it's a little kid coming up to you and saying something that just is transformational and can change your life, but you just brush it off because you're having a bad day or you're moody, because we know you can be moody sometimes, Cancer. But it's important for you to actually listen and understand that this stranger that, you know, picked up this apple and said, this apple's for you, you know, is like taking that as a gift and offering and understanding that's someone that's just gifting it to you. You know, and this could be you're standing at the grocery store and you're about to buy apples, and so is the other person, but the person picks an apple out just for you and wants you to take it. Doesn't mean they're going to buy it for you. Maybe it does, but regardless of whether they buy it for you or not, they're actually offering this insight, and you're being asked to receive it. So something about energy, not just money and not just material things. This card typically is all about material items. Something you can hold and touch and feel. Rocks, crystals, candles, phones, cars, homes. Those are bigger items, but you get the gist of it. It's about something that you can feel. Touch, actually, not just feel, because we can feel. We have feelings, and we can feel those, but also at the same time, you know, like comfort, Comfort isn't something really that we can touch. We can by a hug. A hug is comforting, but yet at the same time, the word comfort isn't like the same as the number one. We can see the number one. We can write the number one. We can hold the number one. We can even do the number one on our finger. And our fingers, and touching, you know, I can touch this candle. This is a real item. I can't really touch energy, air, oxygen. Like these are things, we can't see oxygen. We can't really, I mean, some of us in depth, we can see or feel energy, but ideally we can't really like see it, like hold it, like touch it. We can't really hold oxygen in our hand per se. Okay. Yeah, this is losing the lack mentality and also knowing you are not alone. So some of you, this is just a simple knowing of that you're not alone, and it's time for you to understand this. Your perspective is going to shift. If you always feel like you're alone in this world, or like you're never going to make it, or you're always suffering, it's time for you to, you know, allow others to help you. Know that you're not alone. You have someone here with you, and you are to rely upon each other. Fives are always bringing change. Let's go ahead and pull a card for meditation. Oh, look at that. We have the 10 on the bottom. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, what is this about meditation? What would you like for them to meditate? Someone is working with their inner child, and you are encouraged to do an inner child meditation. I do post inner child readings every day. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, check one of those out. Spirit, what do you have for us about the meditation? The Emperor. Okay. Burn away the fear. It's time to burn it away. Literally, burn it away. Burn away the fear. And the meditation is going to spark the masculine side of you, the protective side of you, the side to protect your assets, knowing that you can accept and receive from others because you don't have to worry anymore. You have this Emperor energy. You are becoming a leader now. This is the number 4. There are also 4 elements. 4 elements have been coming up a lot recently, and I'm not exactly sure. So meditating and bringing in this strength, like these are 2 very different cards. So we're also being asked to accept the duality, this whole, like this aragonite that started it all. Accept the balance, accept the challenges. Someone, it's time for you to step into your masculine energy. If you felt like you've lacked, if you felt you are weak in speaking up for yourself and standing in your truth, in honoring and protecting yourself, this is what the Emperor is here to do. He is a great leader, knows how to lead. This is a soul level card for you as well. The Emperor is a fatherly figure, is very assertive, knows how to set boundaries with others and enforce them, goes by rules, has regulations, there's structure here. It's important to really get a firm, this is one of the message, this is a very clear message that Spirit has. It is important to have a firm foundation with your earth chakra and your root chakra. First, to have this first in order to succeed in anything that you're wanting to accomplish here. And for some of you, this is working with your sacral chakra. The inner child is in the belly, typically with the solar plexus, but we are feeling the energy of the sacral chakra at this time, which also brings up intimacy, sexuality. I mean, and the Emperor does have passion. You know, this is being bold, influencing others to also be bold. But in order to influence others, you must first work with yourself and gain some more knowledge, skills, and insight, and get out of this headset, this mindset right here. But being in this mindset for someone is what is helping, is going to serve you. You're going to be of service later to help others, to be a leader. You're going to be a leader, and you're going to help others in this emperor role that you're going to take on to help them get out of this situation, this mindset, this have a better well-being. You know, being your leg's going to get healed, and you're not going to be on crutches anymore or in the cold. You're going to say, yes, I will come inside the church there. I will take you up on the free meal and the shelter tonight. I will do that. I'm not too proud. You know, my pride is not in the way. I can accept this. So from going from this to not being too proud is really setting you up and moving you in to this leadership role. If you've ever watched or learned about any leaders, mentors that you've looked up to in your life, most of the time, anyone that's ever been a leader in this world, they have not just came out this, like it wasn't inherited. It wasn't just like passed down to, well, this is, you're going to be an emperor, or you're going to be a king, or you're going to be a queen. You know, it was more so along the lines of working toward it, or something traumatic happened in order to get to that space. So that's the feeling that I'm having right now. Let's go ahead and start pulling the cards here. What else do you have for this full moon birthday, Spirit? The Bardo, number 50. All right, the Bardo. What do you see what do you feel when you look at this picture? Allow your intuition to rise. Allow your body, allow yourself to feel whatever your body does. This is the number 50, which could be significant for you. This has been coming up quite frequently lately because this is the in-between stages. It's the transition in between this life and the next life. It's all about forgiveness. Forgiveness, truth, grace, and spaciousness. It's a wonderful time for this to come up. Yeah, it really feels like the Bardo has been, the energy of the Bardo has been present for some time. And this is really asking you to recognize what needs to be resolved. Trust that there's a message for you from beyond. Who is speaking? Go ahead and listen. It's really a wonderful time for healing and vision with the Bardo. Maybe perhaps you're on high alert right now. There's fear. What do you have for Cancer birthdays? 6 of Roses, which is the 6 of Cups. And this is victory. This is an affirmation that once you step into this Emperor role, you're going to raise your vibration, your frequency. This also helps. The aragonite helps. You don't have to go out and buy one. You can also just meditate with this. You can pause the video. You can rewind it, shuffle it, and work with the energy of this aragonite through the video as well. Very, very much capable of doing that. In fact, let me just go ahead and put it down here. Oh, look. And I was told to put, I picked another deck, and then Spirit said, no, you're using the Buddha deck. So we're using the Buddha Shakti deck. So this 6 is, this is victory. Victory that you're going to overcome. And you're going to have a huge shift by letting something go in your life that's been weighing you down for a long time. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the Buddha here. What Buddha can help? What Buddha deity can help this birthday right now? Look at that. 44, number 44. 44 always means angels are nearby and with you, and they're always with you. It's an affirmation. If you've been seeing 44 a lot, this affirmation for you. Karma Dakini, the green Buddha family of the North. Replace envy by focusing on your accomplishments. Replace envy by focusing on your accomplishments. Yeah. I mean, you're dancing here. You're holding all of these tools and spiritual abilities. The North is all about what we're moving toward. It is about our life purpose. And the earth is shifting into that direction at this time. So as you awake and as you start this journey and you're on this process here, if envy has been something here, and that lack mentality, you're actually moving. You're going to move from this to the Emperor into really stepping into your own leadership role. And as you step into the leadership role and start to share with others, help others, teach others, you're not going to have this mentality anymore. Yeah, Spirit says, hey, we've got you. We got your request. We hear you. We see the work that you are doing. We see all the transitions you've made in your life. Everything that you have went through, the progress that you've made in order to get to a healthier well-being way of life. Because the way of life definitely healing of your life is definitely of importance. Yeah, and I was totally thinking of the 6 of Wands with this card. This is actually the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is all about giving and receiving. So there is something here with you that you struggle with either giving or you struggle with receiving. And it's important. Spirit is saying you must flow with this. You must be able to do both. All of it. Like give and receive. Even if it's something that someone's gifting you that you don't want or you're not interested in, you can always re-gift that to someone else. Not accepting someone's gift can be an insult. And maybe perhaps it would help you in order to think about, put yourself in someone else's position of that. Maybe you've never had someone reject a gift of yours, but try to put yourself in that position as to if you had been in that position, if it's possible for you. Empath, I mean, you're a Cancer sign, you're pretty sensitive anyway, and you're empathetic typically of the water. The water is very cleansing. It's a feminine moon, wisdom, wise energy, and at the same time holds a lot in there. I mean, you're literally the shadow. So you are familiar with this state. You're familiar with this in-between state as well, because you're a Cancer sign, and Cancers, that's what, I mean, you're a mystic and you're highly intuitive already. But this is actually asking you to seek some solitude, and also know, again, be able to give and receive. Get back to some simple ways of living, simplicity. And I always think that this card is the wheel. This is a Grateful Dead tarot deck, and I always think that this is the wheel song, but it's Foolish Heart. Yeah. And it's about returning to your roots, which is what we started with, your roots and your root chakra. Returning to your roots, letting others support you, connecting to nature, practicing gratitude for others, being able to receive finally, and then just thanking them, telling them, showing them. It's okay to receive something, even if you don't have something to give back in return. You being in this world is a gift, and you are giving to others every day. Even if you're just simply smiling at someone or saying hello in a kind way, that's still a gift. That's still giving, and it's also uplifting. So keep it simple when you think about this, okay? That's the message that I do have for you today. I hope it resonates for you. Please share in the comments below how it resonates for you, what story, where you're at in this. And also, if there's anything that you would like for me to meditate upon, feel free to share. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow your candle out for you. If you'd like to make a wish, set an intention. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.